प्रौढशाला संस्कृतव्याकरणकक्षायां सर्वेषां स्वागतम्। अद्यतनविषयः अस्ति तत्पुरुषसमासः, तन्मध्ये नङ् प्रभृतयः. At the end of this lesson, we will be able to learn the characteristics of nai prabhrutayaha, examples and usage of nai and other samasas. Nai prabhrutayaha pancha. There are 5 types of nai samasa. This is a category under tatpurusha samasa. 5 types. Nai samasa, kusamasa, gati samasa, pradi samasaha, upapada samasaha. 5 types of samasas are there under nai prabhrutayaha, and they are classified under tatpurusha samasa. The first type that we will be learning in nai prabhrutayaha is the use of nai. What is the meaning of nai? Nai represents na. So nai will be in the purvapada, the na, nakara, and it will join with a subanta, any subanta, and the nai tatpurusha samasa is formed. For example, na dharmaha, adharmaha, na satyam, asatyam, na acharaha, anacharaha, na apekshitam, anapekshitam. Now, in nai tatpurusha samasa, in these examples, we saw that in the following examples, we saw that purapada is a nakara, which means no or not. Uttarapada is a subanta. However, when the samasa is being made, here we are seeing adharmaha asatyam. Here we are seeing anacharaha anapekshitam. What is the logic behind that? If you have a haladi subanta, dharmaha is a haladi subanta. That means it starts with a consonant. Then straight away we add a to the subanta and make it adharma, akaryam, ajnanam, avidya, abhedaha, ahimsa. So straight away we add that. If it is an ajadi subanta, arthaha, then it becomes anarthaha, adihi, anadihi, ichha, anichha, ipsitam, anipsitam, ekam, anekam, aushadham, anaushadham. So ekam is one, anekam is not one, na ekam, anekam. So the vigraha vakya for anartha, anadi, na arthaha, anarthaha, na adihi, anadihi, this is the vigraha vakya. Whereas since it is an ajadi subanta, we are getting the an instead of a. This is the rule. This is what we have to remember. Very easy samasa. If anybody wants to participate in an exercise, please put your hands up. Soumya H.
Ram sir.
Ram. Na karma.
Na karma akarma. Because it is starting with the consonant halanta. Na ashritaha. Ashritaha is ach pratyaya. So we have to add an. Anashritaha.
It is not ach pratyaya. It is a ajadi subanta. That's all.
Ajadi subanta. Na gnyaha. Agnaha. Na udvegaha. Anudvegaha. Na phalakankshi. Aphalakankshi. Na sat. Asat. Na abhisandhaya. Anabhisandhaya. Anabhisandhaya. Na icchan. Anichan.
Uttamam. So these are examples of nai tatpurusha samasa. Dhanyavadaha. The second type of samasa under nai prabhrutayaha that we will learn is kusamasa. Now what does this ku indicate? Ku indicates deficiency, littleness, something which is bad. Now, so the first word purapada in kusamasa will be a ku, and you will have a subanta. For example, kutsitaha purushaha, ku purushaha. Sometimes ka purusha also they use. So kutsitaha purushaha kupurushaha. That means he is a adharmic person or a bad person. Kutsita buddhihi kubuddhihi, bad intellect. Kutsitam karma kukarma, some work which has deficiency or which is not up to the quality. Kukarma. So this ku sometimes becomes kat. For example, in haladi it becomes kukaryam, karyam kukaryam, rashtram kurashtram, bhojanam kubhojanam, vrikshaha kuvrikshaha. Whereas when it comes to annam, ajadi subanta, it becomes kadannam, annam kadannam, ashwaha kadashwaha, upadeshaha kadupadeshaha, rishabhaha kadarshabhaha. You have to be very careful with ajadi forms. Sometimes you have very peculiar forms in kusamasa, like kupurushaha will become kapurusha, then kavoshnam, katrinam, then kadrataha, kapatham. Kapatham is a bad road. Kadrataha is a deficient chariot. Katrinam, the grass is not proper. There it is little hot or not hot, like that we can take. So kusamasa, sometimes the kukara becomes ka, sometimes it becomes kat. This we have to be careful when we do the samasa. The next subtype that we will be learning in Nai Prabhrutayaha is the Pradi Samasa. Now, what are these Pradi? We have learnt all this. Pradayaha. So the Purapada will be a Pradi. Pradi means the 22 Upasargas are called Pradayaha. We have learnt the 22 Upasargas. So all those 22 Upasargas, Praparapara, Samanvaya, Nirnis, Durdus, Vi, Ang, Ni, Adhi, Api, Ati, Su, Ut, Abhi, Prati, Pari, Upa. All this entire set of 22 Upasargas, they come under Pradayaha. So when you add a Pradayaha, the Upasarga to a Subanta, it gives a special meaning because of the presence of Upasargas. Now these are called as Pradayaha. Actually, we should term this as Pradayaha only when we are adding it to the Subanta. Now, Pradayaha Shabdaha Nityam Samasyante. So these Pradis, they join with any Subanta to give a Samasa. How does this happen? Pragataha Acharyaha Pracharyaha. Now, based on the meaning or the context, the meaning of the samasa is given. Pragataha acharyaha means a superior teacher or a senior teacher, usually a principal, dean, head of the department. They are called pracharya. Shobhanam bhashitam, subhashitam, sweet words, good words, moral words, good sayings. Atikrantaha devam, ati devaha, one who has crossed the gods, maybe a superior god. Vigataha arthat, vyarthaha, departed from the meaning. Arthat, the word artha means meaning, departed from the meaning. Vigataha arthat, vyarthaha, we say he is useless, in vain, vyarthaha. So there is an artha shabda with a v. Abhigataha mukham, abhimukhaha. So facing towards a person or an object is abhigatam. Abhigataha mukham, abhimukham or abhimukaha. These pradi samasas, if you observe, there is a pra, su, ati, vi, abhi. These are seen in the samasta padas, pradi, in the samasta padas. These pradayaha are given special meanings in the Vigraha Vakya. Like Su has become Shobhanam, Pra has become Pragataha, Ati has become Atikrantaha, Vi has become Vigataha. Abhi has become abhigataha. So like that, we can have different explanations for the pradayah. Based on these explanations, the samasa is formed, and what is known as the pradi samasa. So in pradi samasa, pradayah are there in the purvapada and subanta is there in the uttarapada. The next type of samasa that we'll be learning under this nai prabhartayaha is gati samasa. Now gati, what is the meaning of gati? I will tell you in a moment. Gati, there is a gati means it is a name. It is a name given to a set of particles. Particles are words. Words are set of letters, group of letters. So there are certain particles in Sanskritam which have the name as gati. So when these gati sanya yukta padas are used along with another subanta, they may form a samasa. This samasa is called a gati samasa. So for defining what is gati and which particles get gati, there are a set of Paninian rules which define that. We will not be getting into those rules, but we should know that in Gati Samasa, the Purvapada is a word which is having Gati Samnya. Now let us take Gati is a Vyakarana Sanya, a special terminology used in Vyakarana. It doesn't mean the action of going, or action of movement or something. So Gati Samnya is a Vyakarana Samnya, a special terminology used in Vyakarana and doesn't mean the action of going. Gati refers to certain particles like chvi, tiras, antas, avis, that has connection to the dhatu. That is what it means. Now let us take some examples. Gatihi plus subanta is what we are trying to refer. Now let us take the chvi pratyayanta shabda. Now chvi is a pratyaya. It is a suffix. Abhuta tadbhave chvihi. Abhuta tadbhave. Suppose there is a quality in an object which was absent previously but is present now, then we use something called as chvi pratyaya. A quality that was absent previously but is present now. Now this chvi has a gati sanya. Therefore, chvi pratyayanta shabda has got a gati sanya. Therefore, along with the chvi pratyayanta, if a samasa occurs, then it means it is a gati samasa. Ashuklam shuklam kritva. Suppose we have a house that was not painted. Okay, it was non-white color. Now what did we do? We painted the house and we made it white. Okay, so then we use the term shukli kritya saha griham shukli kritya pravesha homam kritavan. Graha pravesha homam kritavan. Saha griham shukli kritya griha pravesha homam kritavan. Shukli kritya, having colored it white. Now what is the vigraha vakya for shukli kritya? Ashuklam, that which was not at all white. Ashuklam shuklam kritva. Shukli kritya. Ashuklam shuklam kritva will become shukli kritya. So the kritva tva pratyaya will become lep pratyaya. Tiraskritva. Tiraskritya. Like that you have many examples in Gati Samasa. Now let us do some examples. Neil Shetty.
Ram Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Ram. Now the Vigraha Sarali Kritya. For Shukli Kritya, it was Ashuklam Shuklam Kritva. Now for Sarali Kritya, what it will be?
Asaralam Saralam Kritya.
Kritva. Asaralam. In Vigrahavakya, we have to use Tva. In the Samastapada, we use Lep. So Asaralam Saralam Kritva.
Spashti Kritya. Aspashtam उष्णीकृत्य अनुष्णम् उष्णं कृत्वा
अनुष्णम् उष्णं कृत्वा वेरी गुड धन्यवादाः
धन्यवादः
वीणा होन्नत्ति
श्रेणीकृत्य श्रेणीं कृत्वा
श्रेणीं कृत्वा
हा।
मृदुकृत्य
अमृदुं मृदु मृदु कृत्वा
मृदु कृत्वा
अमृदु मृदु कृत्वा
स्वादुकृत्य
अस्वादुं स्वादु कृत्वा
अस्वादुं स्वादु वेरी गुड
Mahoday, in all the 11 tavyas, we have to do like this only. All the 11 tavya.
That is, all these become labanta in vigraha, in samastapada. In the vigraha vakya, it will be tva.
Svikrutya, tiraskritya, all.
Tiraskritva will become tiraskritya. So, like that. But it should have, the word should have a gati samnya. Now, tiras has got a gati samnya. Therefore, it becomes tiraskritya. Like that.
Astu.